Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and friends of all ages, to the one and only Colgate Good Feelings Hour. I'm your announcer, Bob Spears, reminding you to brush your teeth at least 3 times a day. That's how Colgate stays in business, and how your smile stays so white. Now here's the host of the Colgate Good Feelings Hour, Reynolds Calhoun. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're all so wonderful. Thank you, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, or at least of my pocketbook. Oh, thank you. It's Tuesday night, folks, and you know what that means. I'll be at the back door after tonight's show signing autographs and looking for a dinner companion. And by dinner, I mean breakfast. It's not easy being a big star like myself in this day and age. Everybody recognizes you, everybody knows your face, everybody can tell the police exactly who it was on his knees in that dark alley. But the nice thing about the year 1936 is that everyone assumes you dropped your keys or were looking for spare change. Yes, it's a great time to be alive. I'm sure we can all agree. Wouldn't you say so, Al? Yes, I would. Great time to be alive. Our concert master, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ellington Ray. Let me tell you, friends, if you can find a man who's better with his fingers than our Mr. Ellington Ray, you need to slide handcuffs on his wrists and chain him to the bed. Just look at the way he handles that trumpet. I tell you, when I watch those lips blow, I never in my life wanted more to be made of brass and have a big hole spread open at one end, making all sorts of noises. Just doing my job, boss. Yes, you're doing that blow job. Well, ladies and gentlemen, enough gaiety and frivolity. Let's get the show started with our first guest. You know him from the smash radio drama Light in the Loafers, where he plays the incorrigible bachelor Franklin O'Rourke. Welcome, if you would, Mr. Kenneth Ponce. Hiya, Kenny. Reynolds, how are you? I'm good. It is all right if I call you Kenny, isn't it? That's not what you called me last night. Ken's referring to our after-rehearsal party where we may have had, as they say, a bit too much of the grape. Was that a rehearsal? It felt more like an opening night to me. I will say you played your role perfectly. Oh, I always come out on top. You probably should have put on a raincoat, though, shouldn't you? A man can't be too careful when exploring virgin territory. I don't know about virgin, Reynolds. Seems to me I wasn't exactly Christopher Columbus. More like Noel Coward showing up at Cole Porter's at midnight and thinking he's the first guest to arrive. Oh, Kenny, always so quick with your tongue. It only goes where it's invited, Ren. It was quite a performance. There is something about a two-hander that always brings down the house. The house looked pretty up from my vantage point. 3 encores. A new record. Oh, Kenneth, enough with this gay banter. That's the first time I've heard you say you've had enough. Let's talk about your show. I thought we were talking about my show. Light in the Loafers, #1 on Saturday night. My old nickname. Are you surprised at the success of the show? It really is a smash. I feel there's a vast audience for this sort of entertainment out there, Reynolds. Experts say as much as 10% of the population. 10%? That's millions of men. And women, Kenny. Yes, although surveys show that our audience is primarily made up of single white males aged 18 to 45 who live in large urban centers like Greenwich Village and West Hollywood. You've had some pretty big-name guest stars on the show. Big in every sense of the word, Reynolds. We had Randolph Scott. He played my best friend from college, who I hadn't seen in 15 years, who's also still single. What a coincidence. And then we had famous film director George Cukor playing my Uncle Cyrus. who miraculously is also a bachelor, never married, not even once, and he's in his 60s. And then we had the biggest of them all, Mr. Cary Grant. You know he's great friends with Randolph Scott. In fact, they're roommates. Can you believe that? What I wouldn't give to be a fly on the wall in that room. What's he like in real life? I wouldn't know, Reynolds. The whole thing was like a dream to me. When he walked into the studio, we all swooned. And when I woke up, he was standing over me with those big brown eyes, sparking down at me. Apparently, he'd been giving me mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Can you believe I was out cold and I missed it? I could just die. I know I would if Cary Grant's mouth were ever on my body. He and Randolph got into a bit of a tiff over it, actually. Randy called him a manizer, and Cary said it was nice not to taste cigarette smoke for once. Oh, that's right, you don't smoke. Not cigarettes, no. I do hope Randolph and Cary made up afterward. From the sounds I heard coming from the green room, Reynolds, I'd have to say they did. Now, the premise of Light in the Loafers is that you are a lifelong bachelor. Hard to believe, isn't it? Yet, in real life, you're married to Marjorie Strict, the famous women's softball coach. Yes, we felt it was the best arrangement for both of us. Kind of like Ellington over there, whose wife is of a certain skin tone, even though everybody in town knows he prefers them. How shall I put it, El? I know where you can put it, Mr. Calhoun. His wife is Miss Cherie Le Bontemps of New Orleans, Louisiana, which is also where she remains to this day, despite Ellington's maintaining residences in 3 other major metropolitan markets well north of the Mason-Dixon line. Boss, you know what they say about loose lips. Yes, but he can't repeat it on radio. Oh, Kenneth, there's that tongue again. Sometimes it slips out, and then back in. Talking of tongues, I should hold mine. I've only recently announced my engagement to Ethel Moreybear, the avant-garde sculptress and trouser enthusiast. We're to be married come the spring. Maybe you can tell me, Kenny, what's it like being married to a woman? Why don't we ask Ethel in 6 months? Good one, Mr. Pones. Oh, it's good feelings all around here on the Colgate Good Feelings Hour. It's time for a commercial break, but we'll be back in a moment to wrap things up. Shades of last night. Oh, you! Colgate Good Feelings Hour is brought to you by Colgate, Natch. We keep your teeth and your neighborhoods white, but also by Merman's All Over Depilatory. Whether you're a woman with a bit too much of that Eastern European look, or a man who's afraid to visit Montana during bear season, Merman's All Over Depilatory will get the job done. Give it a sprinkle, give it a shake. And by Simon's Sibilant Silencer. Why give yourself away? Keep 'em guessing with Simon's Sibilant Silencer. On sale now at men's and women's perfume counters everywhere. You know what I was thinking about earlier today? The same thing you're always thinking about? No, silly. I was thinking about Spats. Spats Smith? No. Spats Spaulding? No. Spats a Million for all your spatting needs? No, Spats, the footwear. I was thinking, what on earth is the use of spats? Why do they exist? Why do you need a spat on top of your shoe? It's short for spatter, Reynolds. It prevents dirt or mud or other unsightly fluids from getting on your laces. Oh, short for spatter? You could have used one last night. Thrice. Well, don't I just have egg all over my face? That wasn't egg. Imagine that, my age, and I don't even know what a spat is for. Your age alone is beyond my imagination. You're only 3 years younger than me, Kenneth. But I look 15. I wish you were 15. You two gonna get the police in here. You gonna watch yourselves. We're out of time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Kenneth Ponce. Don't forget to tune in to Light in the Loafers, Saturday nights at 8 p.m. on the CBS Radio Network. Our special guest this week is Mr. Raymond Burr. Oh, I love him. I'm sure you have, Reynolds. Say goodnight, Ellington. Not a minute too soon. Good night, all. Bob Spears here again, reminding you that Colgate toothpaste is the only toothpaste that has real flecks of Sherwin-Williams pearly white paint right in the mix. Your smile will be the envy of your walls and ceiling. Join us next week when our guests will be Charles Lawton and his best friend, Steve. Remember, if it feels good, it's worth doing right.